Hello everyone and welcome to a very special solar eclipse video that's going to come out like 5 weeks late. I hope you're all excited. Right as all the other videos are kind of dying off, here comes mine swooping in. But this is just going to document my adventure coming from Lake Oswego, which is a couple miles south of Portland, going down to Salem, which is like 40 or 50 miles, to get into the band of Totality. I have the tripod for my main camera, which is this one, the Canon 80D. I'm going to have the 55 to 250 lens on it. Going over the lens hood is going to be this guy, which is my solar filter for the camera, so I can actually take pictures. I have solar viewing glasses. This is the quick release plate for the tripod. Little rocket blower, the battery pack for my phone. Small tripod, smaller tripod. These will be for this camera and my iPhone, which is over there. The iPhone, I believe, is going to be used for a time lapse of the eclipse totality happening. This camera that I'm talking on right now is going to, or I'm going to try to get the shadow snakes that you probably have not heard about, but I'm going to try to get them with this camera. Extra battery in the camera. Battery is charging over there, and then this is a little thing to clean off the front of the lens. Good morning, everyone. It's 4 something in the morning, and I'm awake almost. I need to walk to Starbucks and get coffee. I need a big one today. My eyes are still really sensitive. I need to eat, and then we need to get on the road ASAP. I'm hoping to be on the road before 6. That's the ultimate goal. We're going down to Salem. I said that yesterday. I don't know where we're going. I just know we're going down that way. I got my Starbucks, but it wasn't without almost a couple incidences. There are some cars out there right now that are very, very, very aggressive, and they almost clipped me so they could make the light, which they still missed. But the people are going to be so bad on the road today. If we quickly look at this map, I'm up here, kind of a little bit south of Portland. Salem's down here, a little north of the Totality center point. So I may head down to a town just below Salem, because I think everyone's going into Salem. So if I go just below it, I should be good, I hope. But anywhere within this band is Totality. Who knows if I'm actually ready, but we're leaving. I can't see my watch right now, so I can't tell you guys what time it is. But I got coffee, I got my backpack, and I got a bag full of tripods. Wish me luck. First off, I think this is the same road on the first day when I went cruising that I was on. Second off, I just saw a Halloween haunted house getting built. It's getting to the season. This is the same bridge that we stopped off on the first day. I have no idea where you're taking me, Google, but I'm putting all of my faith into you. We are on the freeway, cruising along at a cool 45 miles an hour. I think we're gonna make it. I really do. We just passed over a river, which I think means we're in Totality right now. But also, the sunrise is coming up behind Mount Hood, and it is the most spectacular thing I've ever seen. Traffic, if you want to call that traffic, has cleared up, and we're cruising along at a cool 65 miles an hour now. So I don't know where all this million people are, but they're definitely not here. This is why I left early. We have made it officially to Salem. I can start searching for a spot to hang out. I saw a couple miles back, I saw like a big shopping center parking lot that looked like it had people parking out there. I want one though that has a nice view. I don't want to be staring at other cars. I want to be kind of staring at the landscape. This is a beautiful road, especially with the sun peeking through the trees. I might just have to find somewhere out here. I might just have to do it. I have to pee. That's going to be a problem. It's like 7 in the morning, and I have to pee, and it doesn't start until 9 or 10. I did it! I made it to a parking spot. Once I reached the Christmas tree farm, I knew I'd gone too far. I turned around, took this one. There's a whole row of cars here. I think this is a good spot. The sun is coming up right above those trees. So in a couple hours, it's gonna be up there. No worrying about like line of sight. This is a great view. Fantastic update. This truck behind me pulled up with a porta potty and I ran over and they let me use it, so I am good to go. It is 7:40. The first event, C1, starts at I think 9:05 in this location or around there. There are no clouds except for a few on the horizon, but above where the sun will be rising to, it is all good. I'm gonna start setting up my stuff and let's just take a few pictures of the sun normally. This is the main one for the photos. Solar filter. I'm gonna be shooting at 250 millimeters, and I just took my first test shot, which all you can see is me. Now if I cover up with my hat, you can see the sun. This is zoomed in. If I zoom all the way out, this is live view of the sun, which is just that big. 250 doesn't get you too much, but I'm gonna work on getting the focus perfect, and then we can start taking pictures. I want to show you guys what it looks like because the whole street is now lined. I was the back car at one point and there was a bunch of spots in front of me, but the whole street is now lined with people. And there's me, the lonely black car with all the doors open. So here's my location on the map. I'm off 214, just north of Sublimity, but if we go to NASA's map, so if we see where I am, the start of the eclipse is at 10:17, the maximum is at 10:18 and 30 seconds, and then it ends, wake up, it ends at 10:19 and 30 seconds. So I have almost exactly, I'm probably out of focus, I have almost exactly 2 minutes of totality, which is near maximum for this area. C1 just started. If you can see in the top right of the sun, there's a little divot taken out of it. That's the moon moving on in. Here we go. I might be one of the smartest people here. As soon as it started, the wind picked up. I don't know if you guys can hear it. The windsock might be blocking it. The wind started picking up. So I moved into the shelter of the car doors because even though it's a solid tripod, it was getting a lot of shake in the camera because the hood is so long, so it just picks up the wind like crazy. But everyone else is still taking their pictures out in the middle of the field for some reason. Like there's people all the way out there doing stuff. This is the second time I'm filming this bit because the first time I forgot to turn on the microphone. This is basically out of the 80D right now with the solar filter. You can see it shaking. That's the wind. Even if I'm hiding inside of my car doors, it's still shaking a whole bunch. But this is basically what my camera is seeing. So I can't do this the whole time, but I thought I would give you guys an idea of what it looks like. From there you can see the sunspots. You can see the big chunk that the moon has covered up so far. So it's actually looking pretty cool. But I'm gonna go back to taking pictures. Maybe once it gets a little bit closer, I'll do another one of these. I don't know if you guys can tell, but it's really, really clear here that it's getting a lot dimmer. It is not as bright. It's weird. It's not exactly like a sunset dim, but it's just kind of like someone turned the sun down a little bit. It's still too bright to show on here, but it's getting dimmer. It's getting closer. T-minus 16 minutes. Okay, I've turned off I've turned off the digital zoom, so you can see this is how big the pictures are when I take it at shooting at 250. I did this because when it comes to totality, I want to take some pictures and then I want to show you guys for like 10 seconds because the corona, I believe, is very, very large in relation to how big the sun is. So I wanted to be able to pick up the whole thing and not just a small sliver of it. I have a time lapse started so you guys can see it get dark. I'm working on this guy, getting ready for totality. Then this camera I'm going to set up to try to get the shadow snakes. I don't know where I'm going to set up, maybe on the back of the car pointed at the ground. You're supposed to do it on a white piece of paper. I was almost tempted to take the sheet off my bed. I'm going to make this work, but it's getting much darker. Can you see it on the camera yet? Nope, still too bright on there. A couple more minutes. We are so close to totality. It's almost there. I'm getting really excited. I'm getting all my other cameras set up. Then I'm gonna focus I'm gonna focus all of my attention onto this camera. I will see you guys at Totality. 2 minutes to Totality. I'm keeping this so you guys can see the shadow snakes. I really hope they show up. If they do, it's gonna be freaky. And here's Totality. The wind has completely stopped. There's a sunset in every direction. And this is what? Wow, this is freaky. There's just a ring. You can see the corona, which is, my mind is blown. Okay, I gotta go back to taking pictures. But this thing, you guys, this was worth every penny. It's bright again, which means the filter needs to go back on. And there you go. There is the moon moving off of the sun. Wow, it is like super golden hour right now. It's unbelievable. I have no words. This is incredible. Beyond incredible. Well, that was the solar eclipse. That was very, very trippy, and it's so quick. It just happens. There's a sunset in every direction, and then it's back to being bright again, and the sun is still like this much, and it's this bright. I hope the time lapse came out. I hope the video on here came out. I hope the pictures came out. I don't know. I have to check the snakes and see if I got the shadow snakes. I could see them with my eyes, but I don't know how they're going to come out on film. But that was kind of the most incredible thing I've ever seen. I don't know how to describe it. I think I'll end it here. This is a good place to end, just chilling, waiting for all the cars to leave. The sun is still at like 50%, so I can still take a whole bunch of pictures. But I really, really hope you guys enjoyed this. I know it was a very long video. I don't know how I'm going to stitch them all together because now I was taking footage from 3 different cameras. I'll figure something out. I know it's coming out really, really late, but what can you do? I don't have a very dedicated audience, so this is mostly for me, so I want to spend the time and actually do it right. Have it come out in chronological order, but I really, really hope you guys enjoyed it. This is a shameless plug for my Instagram, instagram.com/mwhaskin. You can go there. There's going to be a whole bunch of solar eclipse pictures posted already by the time this goes up. I'm going to be off on another adventure by the time this comes up. But yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed this little adventure. This is going to be the last Portland video because there's no real point, because all there's going to be left is going back to maybe Salem for lunch, back to the hotel, packing, and then the airport. You guys don't want to see that. No one does. So this is the last Portland video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. I will see you guys next time. If there is an eclipse in your part of the world, go see it. Just make it happen. You have to see an eclipse once in your lifetime. I think there's another one coming up in 7 years. I might have to go see that one. It's going to be in like Texas or something. I don't know. I will see you guys next time. Take care. Goodbye. I hope you enjoyed the eclipse. Yeah, that's about it. Okay, I'm done rambling.